To entertain, but to pay it forward. It's called The Variety Show, and it's filled with music, comedy, and drag performances. And apart from giving audiences good entertainment, it's also helping those in need. Patrick Massey is the creator, and Patrick joins me once again. Great to have you back, Patrick.
Thank you for having me, Angie. It's good to see you.
And you've got such a big heart. Talk to me about The Variety Show and what it's all about.
Well, you know, I started doing AIDS-related charity events. I started Patrick Massey and Friends in 1989, and because I'm dyslexic, and it kind of became a philanthropy thing for me, and I just carried it on through the years. So I tried to do one every year, every 2 years, but the pandemic kind of put it on pause. And I know A Loving Spoonful, that's a Vancouver-based charity since 1989. They've been around and they're in need of money. So I reached out to Lisa, and she said, wow, I can't believe you're right now, because we're in need of it more than ever because of, you know, the pandemic, and the government funding has been cut down to 20%. So I called upon some of my entertainment friends and decided that we would put together a variety show, something that's not really done with drag and live performance and comedy.
Right.
And just to raise some money and some awareness, because I think a lot of people think that the pandemic of HIV and AIDS is over, and maybe it isn't, not as much here, but there's a lot of people struggling that need these resources. So the government funding's really hurt them being cut.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, and what's so amazing about what you're doing and raising the awareness about this is you've got some pretty big names aside from yourself that are involved that so many people are going to be able to connect with, like Kendall.
Yeah, like Kendall Gender. I had the opportunity to work with her quite a bit on some prides for years, and she's done so well. She was a finalist on the Canada's Drag Race season 2, and we've got like David C. Jones and Etienne Sue, and we've just got a diverse cast. And I wanted to put together something, for lack of a better example, like the Carol Burnett Show or the Ed Sullivan Show, something old that was, everything that's old is new again, you know. And I wanted to combine you know, like different styles of entertainers on one stage and come together. This year, Pride, as you guys know, Pride's a little bit later in the West Coast for us. So it's all about community, helping community for me this year. So I thought there's nothing better than doing a show and joining together, because we're back together again, finally, after the pandemic.
Finally back together again in a variety show, old school style, sort of kicking off Pride Week in Vancouver, which we think is pretty amazing. Canadians out in Vancouver, but really across the country, if they want to be able to help organizations like A Loving, you know, Spoonful, what can they do? How can they pitch in?
Well, they can go donate on the Loving Spoonful website. And I'm actually going to do something that I wasn't going to announce, but I'm hosting the show as well, but I'm actually going to do a Canadian Treasure in full drag. I'm shaving my beard during the course of the show, and I'm going to follow Kendall Gender. So please, people, send in some money, because I'm either going to fail or I'm going to do really well. And then who knows, maybe I'll get a lot of drag gigs. I hope so.
I think you're going to do fabulously well, Patrick. Please send me pictures. I want to see the full, the full product, the end product here. Patrick Massey, country artist as well as creator of The Variety Show. It is always a pleasure. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you so much, Angie. Much appreciated.